Merci, Rory. And I will not try cracking any jokes, because that would be absolutely disastrous. Nor will I do any impersonations of you. So we're just clear on that. I'll just stick to my role, which is a wonderful privilege to be the president of the Foreign Press Association. So let me start, as I mean to begin, and to continue. Ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellencies, dear colleagues, good evening and welcome to the 2018 edition of the FPA Awards. This has been an absolutely, well, yes, you can crash glasses, just don't do it too often, please. A really landmark year, that's the way some people do mark landmark years, for the Foreign Press Association. And as many of you already know, the FPA is the first. Yes, folks, we're first. No, I said I wouldn't do any jokes. So we are the first and oldest association of foreign journalists in the world. We were founded in 1888, actually, I gather, by European journalists, French, Russian, and others, who came to report on, as I think Jeremy Thompson reminded me last year, a yet unresolved problem, Jack the Ripper, Jacques l'Éventreur. So how have we celebrated, marked this extraordinary 130th year? Well, simply with a new director, Deborah Bonetti. You can applaud her. New president, that's me. You don't have to applaud me. Thank you. The first French woman president, or I should say, hands up, full disclosure, half French, half British, hence the accent. I don't speak with a French accent and I'm not going to put it on. During the year, we have increased our members so that we now have nearly 500 from 65 countries. We've also increased our associate members and now provide official accreditation to more than 1,800 international correspondents. And that's not just, well, just journalists, it's cameramen, it's all kinds of lighting people, all the people that make us in front of the camera basically look good. So we've organized high-level briefings with key figures, press trips across the United Kingdom, networking events including Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's wedding on the 19th of May. And for that we set up a special media center where, oh, let's just pull it off. Let's just do it outside Windsor Castle, although we are totally self-funded. And yes, we pulled that off, and it was exclusively for FPA members. So from dawn till dusk, 260 international journalists wrote, filed, broadcast their reports all over the world on the wedding of the year from there. It's been a year of new beginnings too, and a new partnership working with Brand Finance at the Brand Exchange in the City of London, and how generous and welcoming a home that has been. Thank you very much, David Haig. You trust us and you've seen what the FPA can do. And actually, Deborah and I would say, you ain't seen nothing yet. Tonight, for the first time, we are live streaming around the world this awards ceremony, extending our reach to many, many more viewers. And it is an honor to have an array this evening of eminent speakers tonight. The Right Honourable Sir Alan Duncan, MP, Minister of State for Europe and the Americas. Thank you for being here, what is an extremely, well, slightly busy time. The Right Honourable Carwyn Jones, First Minister of Wales. We have, of course, the Honourable Fabian Picardo, Chief Minister of Gibraltar. I won't say Gibraltar, because that would not be the right thing to say. It was a forgotten border, perhaps, until 3 days ago, but now you've made international headlines, you can forget that. And finally, Christophe Deloire, who's just made it over from Paris, Secretary General of the Paris-based international NGO Reporters Sans Frontières, Reporters Without Borders, who will talk to us about something that is very dear to my heart, and I'm sure to all our hearts, and that's press freedom, the recently published International Declaration on Information and Democracy, and the need to establish democratic guarantees for news and information around the world. So it really is about protecting press freedom. Tonight, as we gather to celebrate the best in UK and international journalism, we remember the ever-increasing number of colleagues around the world who are threatened attacked, or who have been murdered for simply doing their jobs. Altogether, 65 journalists were killed in 2017, and a total of 47 professional journalists, citizen journalists, and media workers were killed in the first 6 months of this year, according to RSF, to Reporters Without Borders. The deadliest countries are Afghanistan, with 11 journalists killed, Syria with 7, Yemen with 5, and Mexico with 5. Journalism is not a crime, and the media are not enemies of the people. So whoever can look into a camera and tell us that we are, but when I stand outside Parliament or Grenfell Tower, you are endangering other people's lives, mine and other people. You're not helping. If you want to discuss something with us, then I'm saying this actually, particularly for the live streaming, then come and, I don't need to persuade this room, come and talk to us. So as 2019 begins and the UK heads for Brexit, it's clear that the FPA is playing an even more crucial role for our members and for all those who want to reach the world's media in London. So we have invited Prime Minister Theresa May to renew the tradition long held at the FPA of UK Prime Ministers coming and talking to the international media at the FPA. Our members are very keen to hear her views and to ask her questions. Right here, in the heart of London. No plane necessary, just down the street. St. James's Square or Brand Exchange. Your choice, Prime Minister. Brexit is a UK, but also an EU and world story. Come and talk to us, Prime Minister. The door is open and we await your yes, and we will make that press briefing happen. We also look forward to having greater access to British ministers as Britain goes global and fully endorses the Brexit. So time now for me to say a big thank you to our sponsors. We have a gold sponsor this year. Thank you. Please help me thank them. 70 News. In a moment, Rashid Saleh Al-Araimi, media advisor to the founder of 70 News, Dr. Ali Rashid Al-Nouami, will say a few words before the ceremony. We are very grateful to our most loyal of sponsors, Oman Sail, Her Majesty's Government of Gibraltar, the Thompson Foundation, and also to the Campari Group. And I hope you all enjoyed the magnificent reception that they gave us. We also welcome new sponsors, CNH Industrial, the force behind Fiat and Segafredo Coffee. I said it in Italian, I didn't mean that to say that. Who will treat us to gourmet coffee tonight. And together with our friends, and we thank them so much, the Japanese Shoshu and Sake Makers Association, you and we will all be enjoying a great sake tasting after this award ceremony. Thank you also to our delicious wine sponsor, Famiglia Cecchi, who they're celebrating their 125th anniversary this year. To our graphic sponsors, Barabino and Partners, who've produced the program, invitations, and much more for this evening. And of course, a heartfelt thank you to AP and to PA for your help and support. And I would be remiss if I didn't thank all this year's judges of tonight's awards, both our FPA judges, special thanks to Kate McCure for your work, and our outstanding external judges, Maxine Mahwini, Quentin Peel, and Nick Pollard. Thank you very much indeed. I also wish to thank our accreditation manager, Terry Page, for her tireless work throughout the year. And of course, our organizer extraordinaire of the awards, Laura Dugdale. Bravo, Laura. Now, a quick word, if you'd like to tweet, the Wi-Fi here is rubbish, but it won't be. If you go onto free Wi-Fi at Sheraton, then it will be magic. I don't work for them. I wish us all a memorable year ahead. Let's remember what we've done this year, and let's have an even greater year, starting with a very enjoyable and memorable evening tonight, celebrating excellent, brave, courageous, and actually important journalism. Rory, merci.